Welcome back. New developments in the case of a father convicted of trying to murder his newborn daughter. He told police he put antifreeze in the child's milk because he did not want to pay child support. A judge sentenced that father to 50 years in prison. Channel 2's Taisha Fernandez is live in South Fulton, where she spoke to the lead detective in this case exclusively today. Taisha, this was a tough case for investigators, and I know for you as well to cover today.
It was tough for everybody. You know, many of the investigators, Karen, are parents themselves. You know, I'm a parent myself, so everyone has just been disgusted by this father's actions, especially because he appeared to have some remorse, confessed to police, but then took it back. Today, I had the privilege to talk to the child's mother. She's not ready to talk about the conviction just yet, but she did tell me the child is doing okay.
It hit home because it was an 18-day-old baby.
South Fulton Police Sergeant Serta Dickerson was the lead detective on this attempted murder case back in 2020. He said seeing this newborn poisoned by antifreeze was tough.
With our job, we have to really tap into two different places. We have to do our job. We also have to be empathetic with the parent. So it kind of hit home based off of us trying to figure out who done it and what the motives were.
It all started when Curtis Jack got his co-worker pregnant. She told police Curtis tried to get her to terminate the pregnancy for the entire 9 months. Once she had the baby, she had to stay in the hospital. So she told the father to come pick up breast milk from her and take it to the baby at the grandmother's house. Curtis told police he put antifreeze in the milk because he didn't want to pay child support.
That could have killed that child.
Yes.
It didn't. But once Curtis was indicted and faced several charges, including attempted murder, he took back his confession. So detectives and the DA's office had to work even harder to make sure the case was solid and they got a conviction.
It's beyond just getting a confession. We still have to prove that the person actually committed the crime. I mean, you still have to prove that the person is guilty.
Detectives were so confused by the motive in this case because they said the father had a good paying job and the mother does too. I also want to mention this. Police say Curtis Jack was engaged to another woman at the time all this was happening, so that may have played a role in this attempted murder. We're live in the city of South Fulton. Taisha Fernandez, Channel 2 Action News.
This is Sirach 14. I'm going to read 5 through 9. It says, "He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. There is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. And if he do good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. The envious man hath a wicked eye. He turneth away his face and despiseth men. A covetous man's eyes is not satisfied with his portion, and the iniquity of the wicked drieth up his soul." I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect, and much respect to the brothers pushing his word in the four winds of the earth. Shalom to you few sincere sisters out there as well. Okay? And my point was in verse 5, man. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? Okay, that was his seed, man. That was his his little daughter, man. Allegedly. You don't know. It may not have been. Who knows? Okay? But I'm pretty sure he was under the assumption that that was his child. Okay, and that's what he did, because they saying that he was trying to get her to get an abortion, okay, for the whole 9 months. And he did it because he was with another woman, you know? And the other woman probably didn't know. This is why this world and the way things are ran is just off, man, okay? Because if we were in the kingdom, that would be, a normal thing, man, okay? It wouldn't be anything outlandish or anything that would need to be hid from anyone, man. But this dude took it upon himself to take the baby, probably had the antifreeze in the trunk, poured it in the baby bottle, shook it up, and then proceeded to give it to the baby, hoping that he would, off his own seed, man. Evils are rapidly growing on the earth, man. Normally, you'll see a woman that'll, try to take a child out. Rarely do you see, a father do that. Okay, so this is really a rare occurrence here, man. Which goes to show you that we definitely in the last days, man. Okay, and the hearts of the people are definitely waxing cold, and people are getting more and more evil out here, man. Are willing to do any and everything they can, okay, to make their situation the way they want it, man. All right, and that was a little boy ass move, man. And the Lord saved that baby and gave his punk ass 50 years, man, locked up. Behind bars, man. And he's definitely gonna have to answer for that when he behind them bars, man. Believe that. That was a punk move, man. Let's get but at the end of the day, it's a part of the curses, man. Deuteronomy 28 and 54. And it says, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave, man. He didn't want that child and all because he didn't want to go on child support, man. Like, really? That's sad, man. That's sad, man. You want to do all of that, try to kill a child just because you don't want to pay child support, man. Weak moves, man. Jake is weak out here, man. And this is going to be a quick cut. Let's get Ecclesiastes, rather, 3. I'm going to read 24. And it says, for many are deceived by their own vain opinion. Okay? That man was deceived. He felt like, I can do this and get away with it, and I won't have to pay no child support, man. This is him talking to himself, coaching himself on how to kill his own daughter, man. So he don't have to pay a little bit of money, And it says, in an evil suspicion, right? Because he thought that she was going to put his ass on child support, man. An evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment, man. Who's to say that she was going to do that? Okay, but that also goes back to Esau, man. Esau working with Eve to bring down the so-called black men, okay, by putting them on child support, kicking them out of the houses and things of that nature. And a lot of men out here have seen, they grandfathers go through it, their fathers go through it, maybe their brother or their uncle go through it. And a lot of these men out here are traumatized, man, and don't want to have to go through paying child support, man. Having to deal with the courts, man, and all that. So this man opted to go on ahead and try and terminate his own child, man, because he didn't want to be, he wasn't man enough to deal with all of that, man. That's how we know we in the last days, man. People are selfish, and all they care about is themselves and what they want and what will benefit them. That's all that matters. Let's get Wisdom of Solomon 13 and 1. It says, surely vain are all men by nature who are ignorant of the Heavenly Father. Because if he was a man of the Lord, he wouldn't be doing none of that, man. And could not opt out, or could not out of the good things that are seen, known him that is. Neither by considering the works did they acknowledge the workmaster, man. Okay, and these people out here that be bugging out, doing all this crazy shit, they don't acknowledge the Heavenly Father at all. They don't fear the Heavenly Father, right? They don't show reverence to the Heavenly Father at all. Okay, and the Heavenly Father go to work on their ass, man. Okay, he's the workmaster. Okay, the Father of spirits, the King of terrors, man. Okay, and that's how the Heavenly Father gets down, man. That was judgment for him because he saved the baby. That was judgment for that man. Now he got to do the time up in there, 50 years for that. and he didn't even accomplish what he set out to accomplish. You know, you got a kid that just got stabbed in the Bronx. I believe it was today, earlier on today, over a damn parking spot, man. And people are bugging out. You just had a man set himself on fire, okay, over the Trump trial, man. Okay, and I'll play those 2 videos at the end of this just so you can see what I'm talking about. This man set himself on fire. That's becoming a new norm now, man. You got to have some heavy demons on you to just set yourself on fire like that, man. Okay? For a cause that's not even important, man. These people are bugged out here, man. Let's get Second Esdras. Second Esdras 15. And I'll start at 5. And I'll end it here. I'll read 5 through 8. And it says, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. And we're seeing that. We're seeing wickedness all over the place, man. Wickedness is running rampant out here, man. Okay? Running rampant. Every hour is a new judgment. Every hour is something new, man. People are losing their damn minds out here, man. And just wait, because this war that's going on over there between Iran and Israel, that's going to shoot up all the prices over here, man. The gas prices, the food prices are about to go up. Everything is about to go up, man. Okay, it's going to do nothing more than put more pressure on people, man. And there's going to be a lot of people turning psycho out here, man. Because of it. Because one thing about weak people, they cannot handle pressure, man. They fold and crack under the pressure 10 times out of 10, man. And that's what's about to happen over here in Babylon the Great soon come. Therefore, saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things, in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And that's what we do every day. We complain unto the Lord continually, you know, through these lessons, through our prayers, when we out on the highways and byways, man. We are continually complaining to the Lord about this wicked ass place, man, just like Lot did. And it says, and therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Okay, and we waiting for that time, man. We waiting to be, gathered and taken away from this wicked ass place. And Lord willing, we don't die here in the land of our captivity, man. Lord willing, we get called up into them chariots with Yahweh Shai to drink that wine, man, and to celebrate the victory, man. You know? But yeah, man, we're going to see a lot more death, you know, that famine's coming. Famine of the word is coming. More destruction is coming. You know, more shootings, more lootings, more stabbings, you know, more killings. All these things are about to happen in a greater magnitude than it is right now, man. You know, the evils are definitely rapidly increasing upon the earth, man. Shalom.
He identifies him as 19-year-old Dominique Cruz Aguilera. His father says they were getting ready to head to work when the suspect knocked on their door, telling them to move their vehicle. Dominique told his dad he'd head down first. The victim's brother did not want to show his face on camera for fear of retaliation.
Yo, bro, you gotta wait a couple of seconds for my come down.
The argument turned deadly when police tell us the suspect pulled out a knife. Witnesses say Dominique was stabbed once in the chest. He ran inside the grocery market for help.
Call 911. I stay with 911. I got tower to hold the bleeding I told him put him down. As soon as I told him put the kid down, he fell.
By the time Dominique's father made it downstairs, he walked into a bloody scene. He says his son pleaded, "Dad, please don't let me die." Dominique was transported to Lincoln Hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries.
He was a beautiful person. He looking for no problem.
Parking is a challenge in this neighborhood with many double-parked vehicles, cars parked next to hydrants, and tight blocks to maneuver. Our cameras spotted vehicles without plates on Inwood Avenue.
The only car got plate is my Jeep right there from the store. The rest, they don't got no plate. They don't got no insurance.
This is the second fatal encounter in Mount Eden in the past 2 days. Police Commissioner Edward Caban.
Our hearts go out to the family who suffered such a loss, but right now it's being investigated by the Detective Bureau, so I don't have much further information on that.
Now witnesses say the suspect, who is a taxi driver with a wife and young child, took off in a dark-colored sedan. Meanwhile, the victim's family is now planning his funeral. A sad situation all around. Live in the Mount Eden section of the Bronx, Alicia Reed, CBS 2.